So, yeah. And y'all got to stop blaming the devil for everything. I'm not trying to sound like an atheist. I'm not trying to sound like a dark person, but y'all blame the devil for everything. And it's like, well, maybe it's just your decision making.
That shit in the Bible all come back to yourself any fucking way.
That's it.
Everything in the Bible come back to you.
Mm-hmm. That's why they say
come
prayer
back to you
without
believing in yourself.
Prayer without action. Who's taking action? You are.
Right. Yeah. Prayer without action and faith without works and all that type.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just sit in. I can't just sit in here and be like, all right, God, I need you to bless me with something.
Right.
Let's see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I got to go out there and actively do something.
Right.
So ultimately, it comes back to you. I think that's what the Bible is a book trying to inspire you to believe in yourself and know the power that you possess.
No, for sure. And for that reason alone is why I don't have any issues. But I think when people try to use it and then they just don't follow it, or they try to act as if everybody else is supposed to follow this, you know.
Yeah, don't press your issue. Don't press your shit on me.
Yeah.
We got two different walks of life type.
Yeah.
Like, you the main character in your story. I'm the one over here.
Yeah, just don't crucify the next individual because they don't follow a religion. And a lot of y'all don't practice the Bible the way y'all do. Y'all don't practice what y'all preach. A lot of y'all just say things that sound good because it sounds good for your case or your argument or your sentiment whenever it comes to anything. So a lot of y'all are, I need a man that's God-fearing. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I don't get that saying, because why would you fear God? Why would you just a respectful man? I need a man that respects God. Why wouldn't you say that? Why do they say God-fearing? Why would I fear God? Right,
but you know, that's one of them definitions they try to flip. Well, it doesn't mean fear to be scared. It means respect.
But what's the definition of fear?
No.
What's the definition of fear?
Brother, that's just one of the many contradictions.
Man, come on, man.
Okay, so I don't know. Damn, you just said something before that. God fearing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you was talking about, like, why not a respectful man, XYZ.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I be saying, bro. And that's why I always say I do believe in God, but not the Bible's version. Because common sense will tell you. I feel like common sense is one of them things like God gave people to maneuver through the bullshit that is religion. Like, yeah, I existed, but I exist, but I don't exist like that. Nigga, they're trying to manipulate you for personal gain. I'm gonna give you this little common sense.
Yeah.
Right? And common sense says that the way that the Bible describes God, who the hell would want to follow somebody like that? You sacrificial. They paint you as angry. They call you jealous. The shit that they said that you did in there is not that of one I would want to model myself after.
So is that
I'm supposed to be emotionally intelligent and know how to do XYZ, but then you got me a book of stories of somebody that was fucking causing chaos and shit. When he get angry, he swallow up whole cities and shit.
Yeah, and so when y'all say fear, is that the umbrella of fear that y'all want us to be up under?
That's what I'm saying. You skip, and regardless of how y'all to be trying to flip that fucking definition or not, that God fearing, it doesn't mean fear like afraid. Well, why do you basically scare people into religion with the heaven and hell shit, the lake of fire, the devil, all this scary shit?
Yeah.
You make a motherfucker shake and say, well, fuck it, baptize me then.
Right.
Because I don't want that.
Yeah, because you
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you can respect something without fearing it. My son, he respects me. He's not fearful of me. He's not scared of me. He respects me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how y'all trying to flip the definition? Well, it can mean, man, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, whatever. I wouldn't want to be feared. That's like them niggas be saying in the streets. I don't want niggas to fear me. I want them to respect me.
Yeah.
You'll get way further with people who respect you versus fear you.
Mm-hmm.
If we know that, why the fuck, man, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Don't even get me on that. But yeah, it all come back to yourself.
Facts. Same with your woman. You want your woman to fear you or respect you? I would love for my woman to respect me over fear.
Yeah, you don't want to be busted in that motherfucker. She acting like a hostage every time. And you got to calm her down and shit every single fucking day.
Right. Because then she can utilize that against you and make up never mind. But yeah.
Yeah. Be on some Cassie type, DDG type shit.
Man, but yeah. But again, I'm not trying to speak on religion as if it's a negative thing, because again, like I say, if you're using it for your positive and you're using it for a sense of peace, and if that's what you need in order for you to have peace and walk this path of prosperity, then I'm all for it, and I'm with it. But don't push your beliefs and don't push these things that are fabricated in the Bible, which it says at the beginning of the book, these stories off on other people.
No, facts.
Yeah, so
first page.
Yeah. these stories are fabricated, because think about all those stories in the Bible. How can it's too much? It's too many stories in the Bible, and it's too much that God
to be
said.
that accurate.
Who was with God and Jesus when he said all of this? When they said all of this stuff that they said, that God said or Jesus said, who was with them?
Yeah, King James or the other one.
Did y'all know that King James has a book on what's the manipulating? He has a book on manipulation. King James, you can look it up for yourself. King James has a book on how to manipulate the masses.
That is crazy, fool. I didn't know that. And that's who wrote the Bible.
King James version.
I be trying to give a religion like a little bit of grace. Mm-hmm. Like I do, maybe some of this shit happened, right?
Yeah.
It's like the telephone game. By the time it got here, the story got all fucked up.
Like you were saying about the Medusa thing.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You was like, it probably wasn't live snakes in her head. She probably picked up snakes. And,
you know what I heard though?
What?
They said she supposedly had dreads, thick dreads.
Okay.
And and like back then to have dreads probably looked like some demonic shit, bro.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
they was all crazy looking. They looked like snakes in the. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
I was like, I fuck with that. If she had dreads, what that mean? Yeah.
Yeah. She had locks and all that. Yeah.
The black. It's all through history.
That's full crazy.
But yeah, so I think some of that shit happened. I think it's just like the telephone game, but majority of it, I mean, come on, bro. Wasn't nobody flying on 40-foot wide, 40-foot long rugs and shit like fucking Aladdin and shit. Y'all really believe that?
Yeah.
Stop playing, bro.
And if I look at it in another light too, I think, again, like I said before, prior to what I just said, I think it adds to the imagination of a human. I think you have to have a large imagination, which is a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think you have to have a huge amount of imagination to believe in something like that. And again, like that video we just watched, what do you say about belief?
Belief
in knowing
something belief is a doubt.
The belief is a doubt.
Yeah, you believe in shit that you don't know.
Exactly.
You can't believe in something and know it.
Exactly. You can't believe in something
and
know
fuck with that.
Yep.
I fuck with that.
Yep.
Because like we said, when you using the saying, 9 times out of 10, you're using it in a way of something that you don't know the outcome of. Mm-hmm. Oh, I believe in you. You can do it. You know, my son finna go play in the game. Oh, man, hey, you believe in yourself. I believe in you.
Yeah.
That means I believe that you could go do something that I actually don't know what's going to happen next. So I fuck with that. Shit like that be sticking with me.
Yeah, essentially it's instilling false hope, but you're doing it from a mindset of positivity.
Exactly. Being more so on the positive side of it.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's still hope.
Right. Nonetheless.
It's just choosing. It's just about you choosing which side to lean more towards.
Exactly.
Because it's both, right? Yeah. I can say, man, whatever, I believe in you, and I could be on the negative side, like, man, this nigga finna go get his ass whooped.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Or I could be like, damn, they really, and that's like somebody said that the Mike Todd dude. I think his name Mike Todd. The nigga that spit on his brother's face.
Man, that's crazy. He's overly theatrical. He does a lot.
Stop with the bullshit, bro. And that's another thing. We was talking about the riches and shit like that. I mean, man, come on. Church could be so dope for the black community. Mm-hmm. You know how many churches exist, and you have one dedicated day where all black people meet up for hours, and you raising money that's tax free. Do you just think of the fucking possibilities in all these black communities that church can have, fool? Instead of one nigga walking away worth 10, 50, $100 million, imagine what you could do with that. Bro, pay yourself $1 million a year, bro. That's enough. $1 million a year tax-free? Mm-hmm. Bro, stop playing, fool. Imagine what these black churches could do meeting every day. Meeting on matter of fact, they meet 3-4 times a day up in that motherfucker. Giving tithes every single time.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. But
crazy.
Niggas can do some shit. But he said something just to that point. He was like, we was talking about leaning more than one side, like what you actually believe. Mm-hmm. He said God doesn't respect who you pretend to be. He knows who you really are. Yeah. Something to that effect.
Yeah.
And I fuck with that. At first, I thought it meant like, what you mean, like people can't change? Because sometimes when people change, they are quote unquote pretending because they're trying to be different. But I felt like he was speaking to that point, like that core point. Like, you can't be around here acting like you're actually positive when you're really one of them ones that lean more to the negative side. Yeah. But the words that's coming out your mouth don't match how you actually feel.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then I think if your words don't match your actions, then that's when like you have to kind of force feed yourself a lie in order to flip the script. You know what I mean? Like even if it's something that, just like with the false hope thing, you kind of got to tell yourself a lie in order for it to be the truth to you, for you to be.
You got to keep saying it.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna get this. You know how you know how just affirmations. You gotta tell yourself it's gonna be okay. You know how many times we allow ourselves, and somebody will ask you like, "Bro, you good?" And you know you're not good, but you tell yourself or you tell them like, "Yeah, I'm straight, bro. I'm good." You know how many times and that ain't good to hold on to, and we do that shit a lot as black men.
What?
Tell ourselves that we okay when we not okay, bro. I hate to flip the script and go a whole nother route, but sometimes I'm saying we have to tell ourselves and lie to ourselves in order for it to get better at some point. Because what they say, you tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth, right?
Right,
so
right, exactly.
Let's make that negative a positive.
Right, and that's the definition of a good lie.
Yeah.
That's a good lie.
That's crazy.
That's if you think about it.
That's hard. Yeah.
Like I'm not okay, but I'm gonna tell myself I'm okay. You're lying to yourself, but that's a good thing.
Come on, man.
And to what he said, it just made me think about that video. I meant to say it to you earlier too. That video you sent me where dude was calling his homies, talking about good night, bro.
Oh yeah,
he was playing, right?
Yeah, he was.
But one thing that stood out to me is at the end, his homie was like, "All right, bro," and he hung up. He called him back.
Yeah.
He was like, "Bro, you good?" He's like, "Where the family at?"
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's hard.
Like,
yeah, he called like check.
To
Like,
me,
man,
he
hold
was
on.
like, "Dang, hold on."
Like, because that's abnormal. That's
even
not
though he was playing. Like most niggas be like, "Bro, are you on that gay?" It was like him. He was like, "Nah, let me
think about it. Call him
bro.
back."
Like, damn,
nah,
like,
for
bro,
sure.
You want some last moment type shit. Like,
yeah, fact.
You know, and I fuck with that, bro. Like, just to have that. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, his mind went that way. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
That's facts. Cause like this abnormal for bro to be, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no.
What the fuck he saying? Good night.
Yeah, he's straight. What he finna cancel
Damn,
call?
bro, you straight with your girl at? What you family?
What he finna call up to the Lord and be like, "Hey, I'm coming." Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, I fucked with that at the end. I meant to say that.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was hard.
No, that's hard.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I know me. I ain't gonna even speak for nobody else, but I be feeling like, what you gonna do? Like when people, like certain people ask me that,
yeah,
I'm like, people just want to ask, like.
Yeah,
you know that like if he asks me that or some shit and I say something, I know we gonna have a conversation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna never be like, "Bro, what's up with you, bro?" Oh shit, nothing, fool.
Oh well, I was just calling you to see if I can come to it.
Shit,
you got some food over there? Yeah, you got some grub over there, Joe?
Nigga, or if I come out and be like, "Damn, bro, this is this shit XYZ,"
yeah,
it'll be like, "Oh yeah, what you mean? What's up? What is
it?" Exactly. And then we
other people they like. You tell them, "Oh man, I'm just going through a lot." Oh shit, yeah man,
bro, it's crazy.
Tough time.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, well,
but anyway, you got that $10.
No, that's facts.
You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of the times. I mean, sometimes you could be thankful to have them type of people. Yeah. I know I am. My mom is one of the biggest ones.
Facts.
Like she asked me something. I don't know, bro. Mom just got that. They like bring that shit out of you.
Definitely, mom's gamed up.
It's just like, why is a nigga mama the most thorough person they know? That shit crazy. But yeah, like my mom asked me that. I can tell her. I know it's, you know, and they say the most simple stuff, and it's like it changed your fucking life. You know what I mean? So I definitely do. It's just. I mean, I don't know if it's in the same realm, whatever. It's just like that little black dude that came up to us when we were standing outside the park.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yep, facts.
I just love shit like that amongst our people, bro. Just that community. Like, that's how it's supposed to be everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, shit, if a nigga like that came over to talk to me about some shit, bro, I'm not. Maybe it's just in me.
Yeah.
But I'm not the type to be like, hey.
And to paint the narrative, it was a young dude. We was chilling on our cars, having a conversation. I forgot why we met up. We was at the park though, just chilling on our cars. Young homie ride by. He drive back. He see bro car.
Young one
he
too.
get to chopping up with him about his car. You know, he very enthused, and his energy was so dope and lively, and he was just chopping it up with us, and it was just a good encounter of a conversation, and I thought that was super dope, and. You know what I mean? I told him, I was like, man, it's dope that you got that energy. I'm like, keep that energy.
Yeah, nah, for real.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us are standoffish with each other. We don't like to talk to each other. We just got this mean mug when we see people that look like us with the same color tone. It's like, damn, you ain't got to be like that, bro. But it was just all
just
love.
Simple shit.
Yeah, you could tell he going to be somebody. He going to go somewhere.
Pulled up
just
our
based
YouTube,
off his energy.
he subbed, pulled up his shit,
yeah,
subbed.
Yep, facts.
Man, he was even on our shit like he wasn't on his shit.
Nah, facts.
And we had to tell him, bro, how old are you?
Yeah,
like, man,
God.
you riding clean.
Clean,
like,
yeah.
Man, you on the right path.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, you doing way better than niggas was doing at that age, bro.
Facts, bro.
And it's just like, it's supposed to be like that everywhere, bro. That make me think about what you asked me earlier, like, why we think niggas just have something negative to say, like,
why do we put negative connotations on things that's supposed to be positive? Yeah,
you walking somewhere, you clean, whatever, niggas will hate you for being clean. They don't even know you.
No, facts. It'll be 1,000 people walk by that's not of your skin tone or not of your ethnicity. White people, Mexicans, Asians, they all walk by. They won't look at them at all.
But you let the white boys come in your hood with the cameras.
Come on, man.
And make money off
and let them infiltrate your
YouTube.
whole situation. They come and ramshack all y'all. Then y'all get a RICO 2 months later. Come on, man. The white man always keeping us down. But y'all always let them in. They the number one. Y'all don't even let them. They ain't even got to knock. Oh, I was waiting on you. I knew you was going. As soon as they about to knock on the door. Oh, no. Don't even knock. Come on right in. You be like, this nigga is crazy.
Bring your camera, your tape recorder.
Come on in.
Some cheese over there.
This is everything we do right here. We got a blueprint. This is where we do the hood day. We get jumped here. The game. You'll be like, God damn, that nigga crazy. It's like niggas want to go to jail.
Let me get you right, brother.
Yeah, let me get you right.
You see your me coming, hey man, y'all know, man, hey, what's up?
Right, what? Niggas is
I don't know,
the
man.
Puerto Ricos. It's crazy, bro, but yeah. Puerto Rico, we had a Rico last week. Whole club got sweep. Whole hood got sweep. Nah, let me chill. Nah, that's fucked up.
No, it ain't.
No, I don't like to see nobody in jail.
Murderers, kidnappers, hey, they all.
I don't like to see no nigga in jail.
Who said, man?
Yeah,
Buster.
Yeah, we ain't gonna speak. No.
What's his name?
Oh, bro, suspect.
Bitch ass nigga. Yeah, he would say some sucker shit like that.
Yeah, like stop it, bro. Listen, if you do something that's going, we already said, I don't even talk about that no more.
What, fool?
If you do something that can put you in jail,
think
about the repercussions behind. Come on, don't
put it on the internet, man.
Come on, bro. We ain't talking about that no more. We off that, but yeah.
But I don't know. I've been sitting here trying to think of a reason. Like I'm trying to think of a reason outside of the cliche shit that niggas will say. Well, we've been told to hate ourselves. Yeah, I get that, and I guess that's the only answer. But it's like, how are we not removed from that?
But that's the power of the mind. But that's the power of
getting them examples, generation after generation.
Exactly. That's the power of the mindset when it comes to change. If you know something is structured for us to have self-destruction or have just destruction within our community.
Hold on, rewind that, brother, please. No, you gotta say that again. I had to catch you, fool.
I'm saying if you already know there's a program, if you already know there's a play on us in our culture with us having a negative connotation on something, why can we not have a strong mind enough to know that that's negative? So let's flip it and change it the same way we did with the N-word. The N-word is the most powerful thing that we've ever flipped and took it and made it ours and embraced it. So why when it comes to, they taught us to hate each other. So why can we not flip that shit?
Exactly.
And show that we love each other.
Why we gotta just ride with that?
Why do we have to continue to carry out that legacy of negativity?
Well, they taught us to hate ourselves, so I'm gonna just stick with it. They
literally had niggas fighting for their entertainment. Y'all don't think that they're still doing that within music, within boxing, within NFL, NBA? Like, what are we talking about?
And all of that. And
it's just flipped now. Now it's just more strategic. Now it's more money behind it. It's just more thought out. It's more, like I say, strategic. It's
and all of that, and all of this shit that you think is normal. It's just you to think this way. Like dudes would be like, "Oh no, I ain't doing it because of that. It's just how I feel." Or just these wars within the black community. You got men saying this about black women. You got black women saying this about men. You got little dudes that don't know why XYZ. They just think that this is who they are. It's not. You are the product of a long plan. Y'all have to understand that white people literally sat in boardrooms and came up with this plan of how the black community is. The way that the black community is, it's not just like that. You are part of a plan. This was literally mapped out for you to be the way that you are when you dissing and hating your own people. And you are just a fucking pawn being moved, and you think that it's who you naturally are.
And the cold part about it is they orchestrated it how they orchestrated it, but y'all have made it a longevity, long-term thing because we continue to carry it.
It turned out crazier than they ever fucking thought. Damn, we ain't got to do nothing no more. They doing the work for us. What the fuck?
No, they went far. They went way further than we thought they was going to go with it. We thought it was just going to last a couple years.
Put that gun down. You don't got to kill them no more.
No. They're going to do it for us, to each other. They're going to do it for us, to each other.
The same people living in their same community.
That's crazy. It has gotten so bad to the point where I don't like this is like a huge pet peeve of that I don't like. This is a huge pet peeve of mine that I think our culture needs to learn how to like separate or just trash completely. Stop trying to lowball or stop trying to degrade the next person because they don't have on $200 shoes or they wearing fake jewelry. Listen, if a nigga, I just saw a video of Moneybagg Yo. He said before he was in the rap industry and started making money, he was wearing fake jewelry. Why? Because it got him to the point. It got him the attention that he needed in order for him to get to where he got to go. The fake it till you make it thing, it's a thing. But think about it. If somebody in the hood, they broke, they mama ain't got it, guess what? They gonna go get them replica Jordans because they want to look like something. And what the fuck is it a problem?
You ain't gonna respect them unless
what is it a problem to you for them to have that? Applaud them or put some money in their pocket so they can get whatever it is you. It's like we rather bully our people than to guide them into making the money. Knowing we got it. It's drug dealers. It's whatever. However you bless, bro. But to try to just dog somebody else because they're not in the same position as you is fucking stupid. When you black, looking at the next person because they're not driving a car like you and you want to downgrade them for what? You don't know their story.
And that's probably why. Because if you met people that's actually doing something and getting bread and shit like that, they typically don't have that energy. I think niggas have that energy when you remind them of what they don't like about themselves.
Exactly.
So you man, I look at this nigga with the same shit that I got in my fucking closet. They want to fucking basically see something that inspires them to be something else or something that they aspire to be.
Which is why niggas want to.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only shit they respect because you hate yourself.
Which is why niggas want to get away from niggas because as soon as we get around each other, we like to shun on each other. We don't like to show love. How many times have y'all been in a club and seen niggas having bottle wars with alcohol? It's the dumbest shit ever.
Bottle wars are the stupidest shit I've ever witnessed.
Niggas is in the club, money in other niggas' faces, bro. You'll get your shit fucked over playing with me. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Get out of my face with that foolery, bro. What does that prove? What does that show? Because you in another nigga face with your chain. It's just fool. It's just coon shit. It really is. We stand on tables. We stand on couches, buying bottles and pouring them out. What the fuck are you proving?
To prove that you got bread. How about you put that money back in your community and do some real shit with it?
They're not gonna do that.
Instead, you over there buying that white man liquor that he went and bought a $50 bottle of Don Julio and sold it to your dumb ass for $200.
Stamp the price on it, and
you making him richer. Not only are you buying up all that expensive ass liquor, making him richer, you paid to get in there. Everybody you with paid to get in there. You paid for the section. You throwing money. You just making him rich, but you won't take none of that bread and send it back to your community and do something for your fucking people.
All that to go against your people. You doing all that just to have a battle of what?
And make him richer.
A battle of an ego. That's it. Y'all ego battling. That's all we doing.
And how do y'all respect shit like that? I be seeing bitches and everything be around.
Oh,
how do y'all like corny shit like that?
That's because they soul lost too. They gone too.
And that's what I was saying. Like, just to go back to the point of me saying, the reason you have to love yourself, because, all right, if you think about it, you got a lot of people out here that don't like people that do them right because they don't respect you for doing them right because they don't even like who they are. So if I'm looking in the mirror and I'm thinking to myself like, damn, I ain't shit. But then you come into my life and you respected me and you like me, you must not be shit, because why you like this shitty version of me? You know what I'm saying? And that's how you turn away people that can have a positive impact on your life. So that's why you have to, going back to what I said at the beginning, it's all start with yourself. If you don't like yourself, you're not going to respect people that like you, because you don't even like you. And you're going to be attracted to people that don't like you, because you're going to think that they like something quality because they don't like you, because you think that you're shit.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Love yourself.
Power of the mind is strong. You know what I'm saying? Change your mindset. The power is in you.
And remain who you fucking are, bro. Thanks. Like to the core. Like we all got work to do. And that's another thing I don't get why we judge and have such high standards on each other, and we ain't doing the work. And it's cool to have high standards and shit like that, but realize that niggas is human, and just like you working on your shit, somebody else is working on their shit. So it's like, why do you expect the world to be perfect? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, a lot of shit can just be solved with understanding, bro. Like, all that goofy shit is just annoying, man. I hate when we go somewhere and we thinking the shit is cool and we seeing our own people in there and the vibe just ain't there, or niggas got something slick to say behind. Like, you don't even know me. You got something slick to say behind my back, and then you shaking my hand, and they like, bro, come on with the goofy shit. And that make the good niggas want to move a different way. You know what I'm saying? Just to protect themselves. That's when that survival shit kick in.
Yep.
God damn.
Now you got a melting pot of niggas that's just mad at each other, that just want to flex on each other.
And that's it. Repeated cycle.
Yep.
And guess what? The little YNs outside that ain't old enough to get in the club standing out there acting like that, what are they seeing? They got phones too. They seeing y'all niggas on the couches doing ignorant shit. They seeing y'all around there.
You got niggas who whole plan from jump is to shit on niggas. I can't wait to get some bread so I can go shit on niggas. That's their mindset. Not to empower black people, not to go give some game to somebody, not to go uplift somebody, not to go invest into something. It's to shit on other black people. How many rappers have said stuff like, this nigga ain't got what I got. I'm flexing on this nigga. I'm smoking this nigga. I'm killing this nigga. I'm da-da-da-da. Man, we got to stop with this coon shit, bro. If I got to be Uncle Ruckus today, I will. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of the bullshit.
And niggas, as long
y'all
as
be
niggas
knocking
is
the next nigga because a nigga trying. Damn. Camera gone. Fuck. I was gonna go off. Damn. See, that one had potential on being decent.
Yeah, that one was straight.
That was cool. God damn, bro. That first one still fucking me up, though. No, man. Whoa. Damn, that first one fucked me up.
Yeah, the first one was